What up, everybody? Ian Fernando here, and I have a very interesting topic I want to talk to you guys today. Uh, as you know, I'm traveling currently in Colombia, and I'm part of a bunch of the digital nomads, travelers, marketers group, affiliate travelers on Facebook, and I just noticed. Hold on, let's just talk about gurus, for example. You know me, I'm not a fan of gurus. There's such a crazy distinction about how gurus promote how to be a guru when they don't know how to be a guru, right? It's so crazy to me that people actually buy this stuff and actually understand it. But when it's blatantly in front of you, it's it baffles me that uh, these people are exposing themselves to be a fraud. You know what I mean? And the past year and a half, there's been a huge rise of like digital nomad coaches, how to be a digital nomad, how to be a laptop lifestyle entrepreneur, how to travel in Thailand and Bali with a remote job, how to be remote workers and independent, blah, 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 right? There's coaches. There's so many bullshit coaches out there right now that will want to teach you how to be a digital nomad, how to be a digital remote worker, how to work for yourself, how to quit the 9 to 5. And we're definitely growing in a non 9 to 5 lifestyle nowadays, and which is great, which is cool. I definitely applaud it. The pandemic definitely rushed this whole working for yourself, work from home type lifestyle, and it's great. What I hate to see is that there's so many bad coaches out there, and they just blatantly just teach you how to just open an LLC, get a bank, but they don't teach you anything on how to create an info product or how to start your own e-com or how to be your brand, how to be an influencer. They just set up these LLCs for you. Another one, I'm part of another digital group on Facebook. He actually lives in Thailand. I really don't want to say his name just because uh, I mean, from another entrepreneur to another, I understand the pandemic definitely hurt a lot of business. I mean, it definitely slowed me down for sure. If you look at the past YouTube videos, you'll see a lot of people losing 30Ks in a month from clients and all this stuff. But everything's riding up. The best part about being an entrepreneur is that we actually hustle, we actually grind, we actually think about another way to make money or to survive. We don't beg. Entrepreneurs are not beggars, and that's what I hate to see. Um, and this one specific person in this one digital group, digital nomad group, was selling his courses. He has a Facebook group that grew to a good amount of people, in the thousands for sure. And the past months, he's just been bombarding his own info content, telling people to buy, and now the feed on his Facebook group is just here is my traveling group. Here is how to leave the 9 to 5. Here's how to start a remote job, in that nature, right? And recently, he posted a a what is it? Donate? No, a GoFundMe, right? Uh, he posted a GoFundMe page on his group, right? After I'm seeing all his info courses, how to leave a 9 to 5, how to start being a digital nomad, how to live travel lifestyle. Um, he had the audacity to post, "Hey, me and my wife are not doing well during the pandemic, as you all know. Blah 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 blah. Please help us donate anything you can. Hopefully, the information I provided to you in this group was well versed, in that nature, and you can help us by just donating a couple dollars here and there." Um, and I just looked at it and I laughed and I was like, dude, that is such a bitch move. And the fact that he was pushing his courses, provided value in the group, and just kept pushing his courses, stuff about Thailand, how to be a digital nomad, contact me if you need consultation, and then the nerve to add a beggar's GoFundMe, to say, hey, even though I'm teaching you how to leave your 9 to 5, I still need more money. Like, dude, that's not the way to do it. And I'm wanting to let you guys know that things like that, just gotta keep an eye for. You know what I mean? It's just common sense. Like I understand everybody is in a hard times, right? I even know another group in Vietnam, right? A restaurant group, right? He owns several restaurants and a cafe shop. And now, just because he has a girlfriend and has a kid, he's asking and begging for money. I get it. Businesses are hard right now, especially when your country is in full lockdown, right? But you started the business, taking the risk into the business. You should now know and have the mentality or the mental capacity to think outside the box, right? And I get it. I also have the argument with a lot of friends that you know what, vendors that are that have one restaurant are not really entrepreneurs. Vendors in the street, street food vendors, they're not really entrepreneurs. I call them hustlers, right? They just hustle to eat tomorrow. But if you have two or three, you're a restaurateur. You are technically an entrepreneur. You've been able to copy a business model that's worked, copy and paste, and you know, start earning passive income through two, three restaurants. Yes, the pandemic hurt a lot of business. You probably had to sell two to survive one, but that's kind of the risk you take. But now maybe there are other options like food deliveries, creating home cooked recipes, info product, membership site on how to cook. There's so many other ways, right? And the fact that I hate to see is how entrepreneurs or so-called entrepreneurs, digital nomads, post about how they need help. And I don't know if it's just because they got comfortable. And I get it. I've been to a comfortable place in my career where I really don't want to work, and now I just want to be part of somebody else's business and be vested into it, right? Um, there are just certain scenarios where I think entrepreneurs, real entrepreneurs, should not beg their audience. You can ask for help on certain things, but asking handouts is definitely something that I don't think should be done. The fact that a digital nomad teaches you how to leave your 9 to 5, but post in the group that, hey, I need you to donate me money for me and my wife and my kid because of the pandemic. The pandemic's not the excuse. You're the excuse, right? You're selling courses. Figure out how to sell more courses, right? Buy media, leverage your audience. There's so many ways to do it. And the fact that they're out there fishing you and then making you feel bad is not the way to do it, I think. And I just hate seeing things like that just because the fact that you're selling you're selling info courses on how to leave your 9 to 5, right? What did that tell the person that you're selling the info course to, that you leave your 9 to 5 and then you're allowed to beg for money? Um, I don't think so. Maybe it's not considered begging. Maybe I'm using the wrong words, right? Uh, I understand times are hard, but I think the fact that you should not, if you're teaching people how to live a lifestyle to be free, then you're then asking people for, on a GoFundMe page to help support your lifestyle. Dude, you don't belong as a leader, a coach, or in this space at all, right? Stick to your 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Stick to your hustle. That's it. But don't teach the hustle when you can't even hustle your own, right? I think it's super important. Uh, but that's it. That's my rant for pretty much that's for today. I was just kind of annoyed. I wanted to talk about this last week when I first saw it, but I wanted to sit on it, see if the owners and these other people in these other groups would remove it down. Maybe they felt bad. Even the community didn't even comment on it. I was going to comment on it, and then I thought to myself, nah, man, I understand people are struggling, but I don't think this is the right way to do it. I think you either need to start working 12-hour days instead of, the 4 or 5 hour days that you're working. And I think that's the problem. People are just getting too comfortable I mean, I am also known for that. I get too comfortable and I tend not to work sometimes, but it happens, right? But when your back's against the wall and you got support of your own family, dude, be a man, man up, and just work. Don't be a fucking beggar. I think that's the worst way to do it. And we live in a society where it's okay to ask, but why? Oh man, it's just so hard to explain the situation. Just sure, you can ask for help, but if you're teaching people to leave their job, right? Don't ask when you can't even support your own because you should go to back to a 9 to 5. You should go get a job. You should start doing some freelancing or work for a company or something of that matter, right? Teaching somebody to leave their 9 to 5, then you asking them for a couple dollars here, tell that person that it's okay to live this nomadic lifestyle and ask and not be your own boss. Technically, you're not your own boss when you have to ask and beg for money, right? Being an entrepreneur is not that. Even I don't consider myself an entrepreneur, right? Because I'm not changing the world. I'm just making money for me to enjoy my travel lifestyle, right? I feel like entrepreneurs are people that change the world. You know what I mean? And that's a different topic. Me and Mark Joyner, you can see a couple videos back, we discussed this in full detail, right? But again, I just want you guys to be aware of these now upcoming gurus, the digital nomad coach, the remote coach, the work from home coach. It's even I was thinking myself to change my website into a nomadic lifestyle blog because I've been traveling for 6 years. But then I thought to myself, man, let me be the professional one. Let me just keep it out there. I don't want to falsify this lifestyle because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. I mean, there's another person that reached out to me in this group. I was asking a question about mental state. He reached out and said, hey, you should create an info product. And I'm like, dude, I've been done that. You know what I mean? I just need to improve now my career in a mental psyche way. And this person, I think, was just too pushy. Wanted to sell his consultation business on how to be a remote worker, how to be a digital nomad by creating an info product. And man, again, the pitch was so bad. It was pathetic. There's so many bad digital nomad coaches, nomadic coaches, remote working coaches. It's pathetic, right? The gurus out there are already bad as is in the biz op space, in the affiliate space, in the make money online space. Now you have all this fucking retarded Chiang Mai traveling nomadic people that want to teach you how to be a digital nomad just because the pandemic expedited it. I get it. If you're good at what you do, go ahead, teach it. You know what I mean? I'm not that person, right? I'll help you along the way. I'm a better coach than a teacher. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to teach you something that I can't even do myself, right? I have businesses from print on demand to e-com to Amazon to my affiliate campaign to consultation, even some freelance here and there, right? I've done it all. If I can't help you even focus, then I'm not the person for you. I'm a better coach than anything, but I just want you guys to be aware that the rise of digital nomad coaches are all BS. They don't know nothing. They can't even tell you. They can't even tell you which countries to put in your LLCs and banking because they think they're going to help you open up a LLC and a bank in your country, but they don't even know how to explain to you how the taxes work all around the world. So just like there's some people that literally just open up LLCs and banks for you, and they can't explain to you why they're opening a bank or why you need an LLC or why you need an S corp over they're just taking advantage of this advantage of you and the whole pandemic and the rise of the digital nomad and nomadic traveler and a laptop lifestyle and the remote from home working moms and all that. And I'm just saying, be careful, guys, because this is something I'm seeing a rise. This is even worse than the bullshit biz op gurus out there. But yeah, you know what I mean. So, but I just wanted to rant and ramble. Let me know your thoughts. I'm still in Colombia. I'm here till the end of September. So, yeah. If I have any rants, I'll hit you up on Facebook, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe. Thanks.